Hello everyone. In this video, I will be explaining one of the most important steps during the 3D printing process called slicing. There are various slicing softwares available online for both macOS and Windows, but in today's video, I will be using Cura, which is Ultimaker's own slicing software designed for their 3D printers. On Thingiverse, which is a website that contains 3D designs shared by users and is accessible for the whole community. After downloading a file of your choice, an earphone case for the purpose of this video, we will go over to Cura and launch the software. The first two categories here are for printer configuration, and the third one is for print configuration. In the first category, it shows Ultimaker 3 for me because that's the printer I use. But by clicking this and selecting the Add tab, you can easily reconfigure it to the printer of your choice. The second tab is to configure the nozzle and filament on the printer. In my case, I have set it to AA0.4 and the filament to generic PLA. The Files tab and select our downloaded model from Open Files. In this case, we have two, so we will load them together. After loading the model successfully, this tab would pop up on the left side, allowing us to configure the model. The first option is to adjust the placement of your object on the print bed. The second option allows you to scale the model to a size of your choice. The third option is to rotate your model to set the optimal orientation for printing. On the top allows you to set the print configuration. Profile means layer height, which is recommended to be at least twice the nozzle diameter. Smaller layer height means a finer print quality. Infill. Infill determines the strength of the object, and 15 to 20% infill is usually optimal for the objects that are not supposed to bear weight or severe external force. Supports are used where the overhang angle needs support in order to stay in form. It is usually set to 60 degrees, but we can adjust it according to the requirement of our project. We can use both nozzle 1 or nozzle 2 to generate support structures. Adhesion generates a layer around or under the object, which helps counter curling up or lifting of the ejected filament from the build plate. Slicing helps in visualizing if the model is going to fit on the build plate or not, how long it's going to take to print the object, the amount of material required for the print, and the number of layers it's going to take to print the object. Slicing also helps us visualize the optimal orientation to print, as we can see where the support material is being added in the Preview tab, and we can figure out a way to decrease the use of it. Slicing can take from 5 seconds to 5 minutes depending on the project and the processor speed of your computer. In this case, our print is going to take 7 hours and 53 minutes, and 29 grams of material is going to be used. But if we change the orientation and rotate the object by 180 degrees and print it, the print time changes drastically, as it will require significantly more material to print now. Has increased to 12 hours and 14 minutes, and the material required has increased to 41 grams. If we preview, we can see that all this blue part is the support material required to print the box inverted. Configuration and setting for our object and printer, we can go ahead and click Save on Disk and save our build as a G-code file ready to be printed. This is my explanation of the slicing part of the 3D printing process. I hope it was helpful for anyone watching, and best of luck on your prints.